Okay, updates. I low-key just woke up, but it's time for some updates because I check my phone, which I do the second I wake up. Okay, anyway, I don't know. I woke up really anxious because I messaged someone yesterday. Like, I spent all day yesterday researching, like, line producers, and then I realized all the line producers that I wanted or were looking at had already moved on to bigger and better things. Like, they were no longer the right line producer for my little project. It was like my project was like tiny to them now. And anyway, one of them though, I was like, wait a minute. I think I should ask this person to actually be my creative producer. I didn't want to have a creative producer at first, but then I started looking more into what a creative producer actually does, and I was like, actually, I kind of need one of those. I really need one of those. So I think it just has to be the right person, and the person I messaged yesterday seems like the right person. Obviously, I don't know them because I just know what I know from the internet about them, and but they don't know. They seem like the right person. I just love their visuals. They have good credentials. They're still early enough in their career that I think that they would say yes, and I would be willing to collaborate with them on the project. I just think that making the movie would be so much easier if I had somebody to, like, just kind of be a sounding board with me, and that's kind of what I imagine me and my creative producer, what our relationship would be like, where we can talk about the script and we can talk about, like, the pitch deck, and in terms of the movie, like, I am the first line of defense for the movie to not be bad, but, like, I feel like the creative producer is like the second line of defense. Like, if I make a decision that's like, okay, this is not gonna end well for the movie, this is the first time I'm making the movie, you know? So if I make a decision that is probably going to hurt the movie, like, the producer might step in and tell me, and I would actually appreciate that. Like, I would actually appreciate that. I recognize it's the first time I'm trying to make a movie. Like, I would appreciate that from, like, the right creative producer. Like, I want someone who's, like, legitimately credible, you know, to I want to be able to trust them genuinely. And then, you know, I can use her name to attach, like, an executive producer, and they would be like the third line of defense, from from letting the movie be bad. So, and that is really comforting because I don't want to make a bad movie. Like, it's gonna take so much time and effort, and I think it would just make me feel a lot better if I had, like, a team that I trust with me. And anyway, I cold emailed this person yesterday. I'm literally building a career off of cold emailing, and I just really want them to respond. Like, I woke up feeling super anxious. I just really want them to respond. I think that they will. I think I spent like at least like 2 hours drafting an email that I just thought would be as professional as possible, and I pretty much just said, like, if you're interested, I can send you the script. Like, here's some details. If you're interested, let me send you the script, because if I just sent her like a 80-page document, it it might get, like, I don't know, it might go to spam or something. So I'm just, so I really hope she says yes. But I opened my Substack today, and I got this, like, message from somebody. I commented on their article. They had a really insightful article about the back rooms, and, like, just suggestions that they had on how it could have been better, and I thought it was really insightful, and was like, oh my gosh, you should read my script. I'd love to hear what you'd have to say about it, because I just liked the way that they thought, and I didn't think they would respond, because I thought they had, like, hella subscribers or something, like, and I don't know, I have like one or two. So she actually responded, and was like, and DM me and was like, yeah, I'd love to read it. I saw your comment and I'd love to read it. And I don't know how many days it's been since I wrote that comment, but I am excited to send it to her when she gives me her email, and I really want to hear her feedback. I sent it to someone else on Substack and they only had nice things to say, and I'm a little bit like, okay, like, come on, like, are you just gassing me up right now? Or like, are you just a nice person? Like, I don't know. I didn't know that person in real life, but I don't know. I'm open to negative feedback. I swear to God, I am open to negative feedback. I think my script is perfect. I think that it's only like 78 pages is like my biggest problem with it, and but I don't know how to make it any longer without it being like slow, because it's a hangout movie, you know? Like, there is no plot. There is a plot, but for the most part it's just like two people talking for like the whole movie. Yeah. So, I don't know. We'll have to see. I have to figure out what I'm gonna do today. There's just so much to do, but I'm really tempted to like do another full day of researching and find another creative producer. Like, genuinely. It's just because I'm so anxious that like I just sent the first email out into the void. Like, I hate the idea of ever being desperate. I always want to have options in life. Like, never ever like be desperate. It's only like a recipe for disaster if you're desperate. And I think I'm a little bit desperate over this first person that I sent, asked to be my creative producer, because I don't have any other options. I didn't even set out to find a creative producer. I set out to find a line producer, and then I found one that I thought was viable, and then nah, they moved on to bigger and better things, and I started looking more into their work and was like, no, wait, no, this person actually would be a really good idea to actually message them to be my creative producer. They'd be more likely to say yes, but I also like actually think that they would be the right person for that job. And I don't even know how I would go about finding like another option for a creative producer right now. I think oh, okay. I have an idea. I think that I will, this person is like, oh, whoa, don't be blurry on me. Hello? Hello? Okay, okay. This person won the Sundance recently, so I think if there's a way to like scroll through who won the Sundance recently, because I feel like like a short, you know, I feel like I'm guessing that's like a career igniter to win the Sundance for a short or something. I'm not sure. Like, I imagine you already have like a career, and then you win the Sundance for a short, and then you pop off. And that's why I think that this is the right person to be my creative producer, because they haven't necessarily popped off yet, but they're about to, and I think that that means that they would be in a great position to take on projects like this, you know, to like really like expand their reach. They're probably working on their own feature right now, maybe, or planning to do one, you know, hopefully. Let's see. I don't know what I should do today. Let me look at my. Oh no, I have to play violin. Just every time I play violin, it makes me like really anxious as well. I mean, I'm noticing a lot of things are making me anxious. Every time I play violin, I get really anxious because I'm still struggling to play without any pain. I saw a specialist about it. I'm still working on it. But then I start feeling the pain, and then I tense up, and then I get stressed out, and then it's like a cycle, and I don't know. But honestly, I might do it right now, honestly. Okay. Oh, I have to study. Okay, I think I'm gonna play violin and then study and do research and then learn how to use the, my new camera that I haven't bought yet, but learn how to use it now while I have time. Okay, I think that'll be what I'll do today. Okay.